Donald Trump made some big promises on the campaign trail, and one of his biggest was his pledge to end the war in Ukraine, quote, within 24 hours of taking office. But in a wild twist, Russia just leaked parts of his peace plan and shot it down before he's even set foot back in the White House. And if rejection wasn't bad enough, the Biden administration also swooped in this afternoon to show him how a real American president should act. Don't miss out on Trump's embarrassing end to 2024, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay updated on all the action. Monday has seen two big announcements in relation to the war on Ukraine, one American and one Russian, and both of them show how incompetent Donald Trump is. Firstly, from the United States, Joe Biden announced as one of his last acts as president a $2.5 billion munitions aid for Ukraine. As we approach the 3-year anniversary of this war, Biden claimed that it was important for the United States to honor its commitments to other nations and said that, quote, "At my direction, the United States will continue to work relentlessly to strengthen Ukraine's position in this war over the remainder of my time in office." Biden and other members of his cabinet have set the United States on a path to grow and expand our alliances and challenge our rivals when they endanger others. Trump, on the other hand, is painting a picture of rejection and failure this afternoon as one of his biggest campaign promises just crashed and burned. Donald Trump has not officially released any plans about how he wants to end the war in Ukraine, partially because he can't run peace talks with other countries until after he is president again, and also partly because he doesn't actually know what the solution to this war will be. With that being said though, the Trump campaign and transition team have been floating ideas with the international community to help draft their plans for peace. On Monday morning, however, the Russian foreign minister leaked in an interview that they have heard some of Trump's unofficial ideas for peace, and they flat out reject them. The two things that Russia absolutely hated were the US blocking Ukraine from joining NATO for only 20 years and stationing Western peacekeeping forces in Ukraine. In all fairness, these 2 points are less dangerous than we would have expected out of Donald Trump, but they are still the equivalent of abandoning Ukraine. But that isn't good enough for the Russians. They want the country completely cut off from the West for good and possibly even some annexation of land. The left has been trying to explain this to Republicans for 3 years now, and Donald Trump just can't seem to figure it out. Trump is looking for the quickest way out of the Ukraine war, and Russia is telling him that there won't be any fair peace. Either they get what they want, or fight it out to the death. We all know that Donald Trump is a man who loves to be out in the spotlight, but today is one time he probably would have liked to get less attention. With Biden standing strong with 50 of our allies to support Ukraine, and Russia throwing out his plans and saying they won't be negotiating, Trump is looking like a kid with no friends on the playground. We haven't even reached Inauguration Day, and Trump's messy campaign promises are already crumbling. And if you'd like to stay up to date on the next 4 years of Trump's debacles to come, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe.